All right, 5th and 6th grade. Let me adjust this. Okay, I think it's pretty good. How are you? You like my new haircut? You don't have to answer that. So I have a plan for it's basically a goal that I had for this school year that I thought I wasn't going to be able to do with you, but I think I figured out a way that we can do this remotely. So the first part of this is that most of you are home without instruments, without the instruments that I have in my classroom. You're not playing rhythm instruments or boomwhackers or recorders or any of those things. If you play in band, you are playing your band instrument, and that's good because it means that you're reading and you're still growing. But for the rest of you, I'm going to make sure that you don't forget everything that you've learned so far this year and in years prior. So the first part of this plan is I want you to uh, go and use this. I made a YouTube page out of it, a YouTube video out of it. We've done this in the classroom. And this is a rhythm reading activity that has a drum part, a woodblock part, a shaker part, and a tambourine part that goes along to all these different classical themes. All right. So I want you to practice one of these at a time, and you can do 2 this week, and then we'll do 2 of them next week. So for example, this week you could do the drum part, which is the top staff, and the woodblock part, which is the second staff. So that's 2 times through it. All right, now you might be saying, Mr. Weisskopf, I don't have a drum, I don't have a woodblock. It's fine. Let me show you what I'm going to suggest. All right, so here is an Amazon box, and here is a wooden spoon, and you can play this as a drum for the drum part, okay? Or you could use some kind of a bucket. There's 100 different things you can use. For woodblock, I grabbed, this is just a little container from the kitchen. Okay, there's also lots of things that you could use as a woodblock. Shaker, I grabbed Fiesta salsa mix. All right, that makes a good shaker. And then finally, tambourine is kind of the trickiest one to do. You could just play that part with any of these other instruments, or I just took 2 spoons and I grab them together kind of tight at the bottom and like this, and then I go. I'm having too much fun. Okay, let me put these spoons away. So the instrument that you use, the object that you use, there's a lot of flexibility. Oh, yeah, look at this. I have a can of peanuts right here. It's got a rubber lid on it. That could make a good drum too. So that's just the first part of it. Now, once you have played through this piece of music 2 times, remember, you're going to pick one object and play through the drum line, then you're going to pick another object and you're going to play through the woodblock line, reading all those rhythms. You'll notice that I have added some things to this video. Now it will, let's listen a little bit.
Flight of the Bumblebee by Rimsky-Korsakov.
So you can see that someone introduces each piece of music, says the title and the name of the composer, the person who wrote the music. So that one that you just heard was Flight of the Bumblebee, written by someone named Rimsky-Korsakov. right? Video is not really playing very well right now. It doesn't matter. The idea is this. As you're going through, you're going to hear the titles, you're going to hear the composers now, and you're going to get to hear that 2 times. And hopefully you'll be memorizing it slowly as you go. You'll find a link in your assignment in Google Classroom to an Ed puzzle that will quiz you. It's multiple choice on all 17 of the classical pieces that are crammed into this rhythm reading activity. Now, I know that seems impossible. And the truth is, I don't really expect you to do all that well on your first try. Okay, and I only want you to do the Ed puzzle 1 time this week. But over the next couple weeks, we're just going to do that Ed puzzle a couple more times, each time trying to get that score a little higher. In the end, I'm hoping that I can get most of you to 14 to 15 out of 17. That's our goal before the end of the school year, that you can identify 14 or 15 of these 17 classical pieces using this Ed puzzle. So in Google Classroom, the first link is to this YouTube video in which you practice rhythms. The next link goes to the Ed puzzle, where you will take your first quiz. And remember, if you're going through it and you're feeling bad because you don't know that many of them, remember, it's just your first time. And if your score is very low, then the good news is that next week it will be easy to beat that score because it wasn't very good. It's fine. Right? You have to start somewhere. So I hope that you enjoy all of these things. If I forgot something, I'll add a little video to the end of this. All right, and have a wonderful day.